Hi everyone, nganamukela nonke igama lami ngiuKhanya Wakantapo and I am the owner of Spirit Essentials. Now, I know that I've been away for quite some time, but njengoba ngangichazele prior ukuthi the purpose of these videos are really just an extension of the business that we run to try and explain some of the things that we get kuma DMs where people need clarity on certain topics. So these videos are in essence going to aid you and assist you in explaining some of the questions in his buzai in the DMs, and I really hope that you guys find them helpful and they benefit your lives in more ways than one. So I'm not gonna keep this video long. I think in line with our relaunch of isiwasho coming up on the 1st of March, I thought it would be ideal for me ukuthi ngichaze indaba yesiwasho, particularly isiwasho lezi thina esizidayisayo kwa-Spirit Essentials. Now, as previously explained in the previous video about ukuthi isiwasho siyakwazi yini ukuthi si-remove izinto ezifana nabotikoloshi, iy'lwane, amathunzi amnyama, sififi, etc. And I specifically said ukuthi isiwasho zaka-Spirit Essentials ezikhandwa yithina do not remove those things. You would need to consult with your healer noma isangoma osaziyo noma osithembayo, then they will be able to maybe do a bone reading noma bakuhlahlube in whichever way or method that they use. In that way, they're able to get information from the reading ukuthi what kind of cleansing do you need, where should it be done, what tools need to be used, and which isilwane ekumele sisebenziswe, because essentially when you are being cleansed of things like isilwane noma uthulwa ubumnyama, a sacrifice needs to be made, and it has to be made in a form ezoyenza ukuthi kuchitheke igazi. So other people it's inkukhu emhlophe, other people it's inkukhu emnyama, and it varies from person to person. So that is why it's important for you to then get the reading uzokwazi ukuthi mhlambe nokuthi uthole ukuthi where do you have to do it, because for other people kuyadinga ukuthi bageze ehlathini, for other people it may be that kumele bagezelwe entabeni, for other people it has to be in the low veld, so that would be like emanzini and ehlane and places like that. So unfortunately you cannot self-cleanse izinto ezifana nalezo, but what self-cleansing will do for you is that it will help the symptoms subside. So if unomzimba olunywayo ufila ngathi uhamba izinto, if you have like acne ekuvelayo all of a sudden, if unephunga, if udinekelwa abantu, I mean we know the symptoms zabantu abahamba nebumnyama or sififi or abathwaliswe butikoloshi, and if that's the case, then those symptoms will subside. So it'll be as if the things have gone away or isichitho sakho sihambile, but until that sacrifice is made and until you have used special traditional herbs that are prescribed by your reading, right, you'll be unable to get rid of it. Now, moving on, who then uses isiwasho? I always say in the videos we post on Instagram that isiwasho should then be used in a proactive manner more than a reactive manner. That means that you use it to try and repel noma uqoshe ubumnyama, uqoshe amathunzi, uqoshe ilwane. So mawugeza, for example, ngesiwasho semilingo, you are creating an environment on yourself and in your spirit and on your body physically that isilwane, for example, ingatholi indawo conducive for it to thrive. So some of the ingredients used to repel isilwane would be the African potato. Others know it as iskanama. That is an ingredient that makes it unlikely that izinto ezifana namathunzi amnyama would stay on you, because it siyababa, siyaluma, meaning it's unfavorable for izinto ezifana ney'lwane ukuthi zifune ukuhlala in an environment like that. So we use it when we are trying to repel and prevent izinto zabantu abazithumelayo, whether verbally, whether by thought, whether ngemithi, whether we don't know futhi asihlangene, we don't even want to know how they bazikhanda kanjani lezi zinto zabo, but what we're concerned with is how to repel them, and that's when you use isiwasho sakho. The same way with isiwasho senhlanhla, when you've been cleansed, you've been for your river cleansing, uyazi ukuthi uphothulile uhlanjululiwe and you are cleansed, and all your things are aligning, then usebenzisa isiwasho senhlanhla just as an added benefit ukuthi ke manje ukhanye uthandeke nasebantwini, ube preferred. You know, when you walk into a room, you become memorable, you're just likable, people attach themselves to you, you attract opportunities, you attract people, you know, that will make your life and your circumstances ukuthi zibe ngcono. So in essence, that is what you use isiwasho for. So those are the people that should be using isiwasho: people who are trying to attract and illuminate their light, abantu who are trying to attract goodness, abantu who are in business trying to attract certain opportunities, abantu who are in relationships and want to be liked by their partners. Emsebenzini, if you are overlooked, and you feel like you're always the last to be considered for anything, you overlooked, your bosses, your seniors are always just not considering you for anything, then you'd be the person who would buy then isiwasho senhlanhla. However, this is a disclaimer. I usually prefer for people to bageze ngeswasho semilingo, because isiwasho semilingo, what it does is it not only repels these things from coming to you, but it also removes, you know, if unestina isusidina ilwa nezimpi zakho, so you're able ukuthi uma usikhulumisa usitshela ukuthi mangabe kukhona ubumnyama obukhona phezu kwesimo sempilo yami, may please return to lo muntu lo okuthumelile, so uyakwazi ukuphindisela emuva. Basically isiwasho semlingo becomes induku yakho yempi. Yabona nje mangabe usempini, abomakhelwane don't like you, ayikho into obenza yona, uyachela ngaso egcekeni, and just to protect yourself, right? Emsebenzini mangabe, you know, there are malicious people who don't do what is expected of them, bese kujike kublamewe wena for izinto ongahlangene nazo, then usebenzisa isiwasho semlingo. And then that is why I usually say I recommend that people use isiwasho semlingo, and then mase baqedile ukusebenzisa sona balandelise ngeswasho senhlanhla. That's when ke uyakhanyisa, uvula inhlanhla zakho, uvula zonke izinto zakho obunikwe zona umdali, and your guides working together with the creator, standing in the gap, petitioning for you ukuthi ngempela uzithole lezi zinto lezi that your heart desires. So I think this is a very short video, and I possibly will do a follow-up video just to go in depth with some of the other questions that I've been receiving around isiwasho, and I truly hope that you found this to be beneficial. I'll see you next time. Good night.